at the most, but that's a blessing considering the two teams that we played and the physicality of those two ball games. It really a testament to what we were able to do in July and for us getting our mindset and our physical ability to where it needs to be.
What do you think of Juwan's command of the offense in two games, how he's progressing through his reads and how he's handling adverse situations?
Well, we've been through some defenses that have been challenging for us, but we've been able to move the football, and I think that's always a positive note. Whenever you play up, you want to see some consistency in your performance out of your QB, and I think part has been that for us. I think our wide receivers have stepped up and made some plays, but it's been our offensive line. Our offensive line has done a really good job against FBS, and I think now that we're getting ready to start playing down, I hope to see us take off this week and do a whole lot of things a lot better than we've done in the past, but I'm looking for Carter to take the next step.
In terms of the home opener this weekend, your first chance to be in front of the fans in this environment here at home, what are you looking forward to most when it comes to getting here and finally playing at home after not playing in 2020 finally?
Not an empty seat in the house. You're looking for a full house. You're looking for the atmosphere to be electric. You're looking for the Norfolk State family, friends, and alumni to say, we really did miss football and we're here to support this program going forward. That's really what you're looking for. I think these young men work extremely hard and they deserve to play in front of a good atmosphere, and I don't think you can pick and choose what that atmosphere is. We've been on the road, and Wake Forest fans didn't pick and choose and say we're not going to come because we play Florida State next week, and I think that's the same challenge to the fans here at Norfolk State. This product is going to be a good product. It's worth coming to watch, and our athletic department needs the success of the fans, and the only way we can continue to grow this department is that we get fans in the stands. And buy your ticket. We need you to buy tickets. We need you in the stands because we need to create an atmosphere that when people see it and hear about it, then we can say, behold, the green and gold, because we're back.
Defensively, Coach, you're working with the defense obviously pretty closely. What have you liked and what needs improvement, heading into, like you said, playing down at FCS now?
Well, we've been good against the run. We've been good in spurts, but we hadn't played lights out for 4 quarters. And that's a testament to the two offenses that we've seen so far. But I think we're getting better. I think our attitude is getting better to how we want to play defense. And that's about becoming consistent. Once we become consistent at what we're doing, then I think we got a chance to be really special this year.
Yeah, you played to win the game on the scoreboard, obviously, but when you're playing a team like Wake Forest and you look at your numbers across the board, match up very well with theirs, do you consider that a moral victory? Do you preach those to your team?
No, we just preach getting better. We try to win 4 minutes at a time. I thought it was some 4 minutes spurts in that game where we were better than Wake Forest, and that's something we can take away from that game. But we always want to talk about winning and playing well. We think we left some points out there. We think we missed some opportunities on defense. And that's that consistency I'm talking about. And really, when you're playing against good football teams, you got to limit your number of mistakes. And I thought we had too many mistakes where we were driving the ball, we might have had a drop, we were moving the ball, might have had a penalty. Defensively, a guy's supposed to be in the A gap, might have been in the B gap, just with your fits. Those little things are maximized when you're playing against better competition.
Yeah, and are there any guys who have really taken control of the locker room that you've noticed, and if that helps your team progress through the season so far?
Yes, and we're growing together as a team. It's not like that I had a chance to come in and establish who the leaders are going to be and establish a culture. We're building this thing as we're going, and it's hard for leaders to step up because they're learning the culture as well. So the timing that we got here and where we are now, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys. I think these guys are starting to buy in and believe, and we're going to need them too if we want to be successful. But we got about 6 captains that the team selected, and those guys are doing a great job of leading this football team.
And that's the exact phrase I was going to use, is buy-in. You seem to have gotten that from the guys. Is there anything you've done in particular to earn their trust this early on?
You got to be stern, you got to be honest, and you got to be true to them. And they got to know that you can't cut corners to be successful. And it's only, we're going to do it one way, and that's the process way. If it's not following the process, then it's probably not going to work, and you're probably need to remove yourself, because this is only going to work for those guys that's going to follow the process. We came in, we kept every football player on this roster believing that these guys are going to turn the corner and do what's necessary in order for our process to work. And they've been doing that, and each week is getting better. That's why I keep talking about the little things and keep talking about our discipline, because that's the only way we can be successful going forward, is that those little things must come together.
And my last question for you, obviously the players get real jacked up when this place is full. You as a coach, do you get the blood going a little bit? Does your heart start beating a little faster when you see the fans? Do you feel it the same way that you feel it now as a coach on the sideline?
Well, exactly. You know, having an opportunity to play in the spring, you know, you weren't able to play in front of full crowds, and you know, during my coaching career, I done played in some venues where the crowds have been great, and I think we had that kind of atmosphere here. I'm challenged. Everybody brought me in to say let's win, but I challenge the fans. We got to win in the stands too. We got to create an atmosphere that's second to none, and the only way to do that is get fans in the stands. This is Spartan football. It's gonna be here when I leave, or it was here before I got here, and it's gonna continue to be here, and they're gonna continue playing football. But these guys deserve an environment that's electric, and I'm challenging all those that's out there that may see this interview or hear me. Hey, come watch us play, because it's for the university, it's for the Belmont Athletic Department, but it's for these young men that sacrifice their blood, sweat, and tears every day.
Very good.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Yep.
The makeup of the team.
I think we're resilient now. A lot of things that have gone on in the field, so we've been playing these ACC and these upper-level teams, and we've found a way to stay in the game, especially early on.
Defensively, you feel like that continuity is there, the communication is there, some of those kinks that have to be worked out early in the season. You feel like it's coming along?
Yes, there's always room for improvement, but I think as a defense as a whole, we're pretty good.
Coach Odums, talk to me about his scheme, kind of what he preaches, what he believes in.
Doing your job. Just do your job. You know, everything will take care of itself. So that's really the biggest thing that we try to harp on.
Getting back at home now for the home opener for you, it's been a while since the end of 2019. I mean, just talked about your mindset all week, knowing you guys are getting the comfort in your own home. You're playing, you're playing the FCS team, the right level team, and now you get a chance in front of home fans.
It's a blessing to be back here playing football. It's been 2 years. It's going to be a great environment. We get to see the fans. You know, Coach Odums gets to show his talents his first time at home. So we're just waiting to go.
Cool. I mean, it's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. It's hot out here. Y'all are out here working, grinding, and then when I ask you how you're doing today, you say you're blessed. A lot of people wouldn't understand that mindset. They would lay out that scenario for them. They say that's not what I want to do on a Tuesday morning. Can you explain to them why you feel blessed to be out here this morning working hard?
I think that at the Division I level, there's not a lot of people who get to come to play at this level. So, me specifically blessed because I'm from an area where a lot of people don't get to go on and play sports. So I'm blessed to be out here, blessed to be on a scholarship, blessed to be able to play for a great university.
Justin, same question we started with Coach Odums. What have you learned about your team the first couple games, going into some hostile environments and some adverse situations?
We have a lot of fight. Never giving up, whether the score is tied up or they're up by 10, 20. You have no fight. You just keep going, keep moving, and a lot of resiliency.
What do you think of the continuity of the offense so far?
We look pretty good. We know how to move the ball down the field really successfully against bigger FBS opponents. So I'm excited to see what's in store for the FCS opponents we have left on the schedule.
Yeah, and in store this weekend is the home opener, man, and it's been a long time,
Yes,
for y'all. I think you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's been a long time for you to really be in this situation since 2019. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Just the environment, finally being back, tailgate, the band, Spartan Legion. It's exciting. 650 days of no football in William Dick Price it's been long.
Right.